Station, Texas. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison, it is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Sooners headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Quick give. It's Owens. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Left side, it's Johnson. After 45 on his way. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
From the gun, it's Owens. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. conditions. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Moves to his right. He's going to run it. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. They love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game, a remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now, getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They get to him as he throws. Had to force that one.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Throwing Reed. Rushes on. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They went 3-and-out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. And he avoids the sack.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Texas A&M will use its second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Robinson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throwing right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw. That's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. On the run, it's Edwards. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
The give. Stopped right there.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Reed. They'll run the screen. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st.
Keeping it on the ground inside. That's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball.
Need that. Yes, sir. Great hit stick.
Love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? For yardage. Breaks the tackle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Taking a shot. And it's
You fucking what? I'll let it go, bro. That's crazy.
If he could have held on.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there. And they shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they...
And the defense will
damn.
And down he goes at midfield.
Well, that defender just is better in his one-on-one pass rush. He does a great job getting the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his target. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Handoff to Xavier. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Robinson. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Sooners.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. Bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snags a quick pass on the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Long way to go on second down. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Powers inside. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
Great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Owens. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Give to the running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Inside the 45. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Turns up, it's Kramer. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Sets his feet. It's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Sategna. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the number 6 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Hokies in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Drops back on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Caught, it's Sategna. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
It's a really nice job making the play. You think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years, but a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy's no different. He has a chance to beat the next grade Sooner receiver.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Escapes the pressure going right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Hits the hole, it's Owens. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Reed can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
To the air, it's Reed. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Still looking. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left, wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Out wide right, it's Robinson.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Back's got it on the screen. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mateer. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Robinson. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw one first. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Oklahoma! And that one will give him the lead. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Motion from the wide receiver.
Wow, bro, touch is crazy.
For the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that end zone, making a huge play.
Squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move. He's got the first down. Breaks into the open on the left. The 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that one.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the return, it's Thomas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Out wide left, it's Blaylock. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Second down, going to throw it. Moving out to the right. Showing off the arms. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a give to Robinson. Turning it on. He's at the 40. At the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Blaylock. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They move on top here on the 4th. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback signaling to his guys. The give to the back. Pass to 6. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Finally, we see a nice game. It's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Straight ahead, it's Morrow. There he goes. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? Finding some room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Mateer. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Left side, it's Blaylock. Oh, he's got some space. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
And the Sooners come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Handoff to Xavier. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Escapes the pressure going right. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Blaylock. Breaks into the open. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. They'll run it. It's Robinson. Beck's going for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Touchdown Sooners! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Trying the left side. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped. Just feeds the running back. He'll make his way out of bounds. Nice pickup, and more importantly, he gets the clock stopped. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Here's Reed to throw. He's taking the deep shot. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.